The executive floor had never felt so silent. Every step Adaobi took made her heart beat faster. Why had the CEO called for her again? Had she done something wrong? Or was this about the ugly rumor spreading through the company? She stopped in front of Chinedu's office, took a deep breath, then knocked. "Come in." His calm voice echoed through the room. Adaobi slowly entered. She lowered her head respectfully. "You wanted to see me, sir?" Chinedu looked up from the documents on his desk. His face was serious, but not angry. "Please sit down." Adaobi hesitated. "No, sir. I'm fine." "I said sit." She obeyed. Neither of them knew. A tiny recording device hidden beneath the bookshelf had already begun capturing every word. Outside the office, Kiyoma stood behind a nearby pillar. A faint smile crossed her lips. Everything is going according to plan. Beside her stood Ujunwa. "If they say anything suspicious, we'll finally have proof." Kiyoma folded her arms. "Not proof. A weapon." Inside the office, Chinedu studied Adaobi for a moment. "You've heard the rumors?" She nodded slowly. "They're everywhere, sir." "I'm sorry." He frowned. "Why are you apologizing?" "Because I'm the reason people are talking about you." Chinedu leaned forward. "No. The people spreading lies are the problem." Adaobi looked down. "I don't want to destroy your reputation." A small smile appeared on his face. "My reputation isn't that fragile." "But yours is." Adaobi looked surprised. "What do you mean?" He sighed. "I know exactly who's behind these rumors." Her eyes widened. "You do?" "I have my suspicions. But suspicion isn't enough. We need evidence." Meanwhile, the recording device captured every sentence. Outside, Kiyoma could barely hide her excitement. "This is perfect. They're discussing their relationship already." Ujunwa smiled. "The board members will love this." Kiyoma laughed quietly. "They won't just believe the rumors. They'll demand Adaobi's dismissal." Back inside, Chinedu opened a drawer. He removed a brown envelope. "I've been watching your work. You've exceeded every expectation." Adaobi blinked in surprise. "You have?" He nodded. "I want to transfer you to the Executive Development Program." She froze. "Sir, that's only for senior staff." "Exactly. You've earned it." Tears filled her eyes. "No one has ever believed in me like this." Chinedu smiled gently. "Then get used to it." Outside, the recorder captured only one sentence clearly. "No one has ever believed in me like this." Kiyoma's eyes lit up. She laughed. "That's all I need." Later that evening, she rushed to her private office. The recording had finished downloading. She pressed play. The first few minutes sounded harmless. Then came Adaobi's emotional voice. "No one has ever believed in me like this." Kiyoma immediately stopped the recording. She never bothered listening to the rest. She smiled wickedly. "I'll edit the rest." Ujunwa frowned. "Edit it?" Kiyoma nodded. "By tomorrow, the company will hear exactly what I want them to hear." The next morning, employees arrived unusually early. Everyone gathered around their phones. Someone had anonymously sent an audio recording to almost every member of staff. Adaobi entered the building. The receptionist looked away. Two accountants stopped talking. The cleaners whispered. Someone laughed. Emeka rushed toward her. His face had turned pale. "Adaobi, you need to hear this." He played the recording. It began with Chinedu's voice. "You've exceeded every expectation." Then, the audio suddenly jumped. Adaobi's voice followed. "No one has ever believed in me like this." Another edit. Then Chinedu's voice. "You've earned it." Another edit. Then silence. The recording ended. Without context, It sounded suspicious. Adaobi covered her mouth. This isn't what happened. I know. But everyone else thinks it is. Inside the boardroom, several directors looked furious. One elderly board member slammed the table. This is unacceptable. Another director nodded. If this recording is genuine, the CEO has serious questions to answer. At that exact moment, the board secretary entered. Sir, Mr. Chinedu has arrived. The room fell silent. The doors slowly opened. Chinedu walked in confidently. He looked around the room, then asked calmly, "What exactly am I being accused of?" Before anyone could answer, the projector suddenly switched on by itself. A hidden video file had just begun to play. Someone had secretly recorded far more than just audio, and what was about to appear on that screen would expose one person forever. Will the hidden video clear Adaobi's name or reveal an even bigger conspiracy? Who planted the recording device and who secretly captured the full truth? Share your predictions in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because the next episode will reveal the face behind the betrayal, and someone powerful is about to fall. What exactly am I being accused of? Chinedu's calm voice echoed through the boardroom. No one answered. The directors stared at one another. Then, the projector suddenly came alive. A video file appeared on the screen. Everyone frowned. I didn't authorize this, the chairman said. The lights dimmed. The video began to play. It showed Chinedu's office, the date, the exact day Adaobi had been called upstairs. Someone had secretly installed a hidden camera. The board members leaned forward. The room became completely silent. The video showed Adaobi entering the office. She remained standing, respectful, nervous. Chinedu asked her to sit. Nothing unusual. The recording continued. Every word was clear. I know the rumors are hurting you, Chinedu said. I'm sorry you're going through this. Adaobi shook her head. I only want to work honestly. Then came another sentence. I'll never do anything to disgrace this company. Several directors exchanged surprised glances. This wasn't the story the leaked audio had suggested. The video continued. Chinedu handed Adaobi a brown envelope. This is your admission letter into our Executive Leadership Development Program. You earned it through your performance. Tears filled Adaobi's eyes. Thank you, sir. I'll work even harder. The chairman paused the video. He looked around the room. So, the leaked audio was edited. Nobody spoke. Across the table, one director clenched his fists. Whoever released that recording intended to destroy two innocent people. Another director nodded. This wasn't gossip. This was a calculated attack. Meanwhile, inside her office, Kioma was smiling. She had no idea the full video existed. Her phone rang. It was Ujunwa. Her voice trembled. Madam, we have a problem. What problem? The board has seen another recording. Kioma froze. What recording? The complete video. Her smile disappeared. That's impossible. I destroyed every camera. So I thought, back in the boardroom, the chairman stood. I want our IT department here immediately. Within minutes, the head of information technology entered. His name was Barrister Chijioke Ez. Unlike the others, he wasn't easily intimidated. He adjusted his glasses. You called for me, sir. The chairman pointed at the screen. Can you tell us who accessed this office security system? Chijioke connected his laptop. His fingers moved quickly across the keyboard. Everyone watched the monitor. 1 minute passed, then 2. Suddenly, he stopped typing. His expression changed. I found something. What is it? The security footage wasn't hacked from outside. Silence. It was accessed from inside this building. The room exploded with murmurs. At that exact moment, Kiyoma quietly walked toward the exit. She wanted to leave before anyone became suspicious. But, Miss Kiyoma, she stopped, slowly turned around. It was Chinedu. His face was expressionless. Where are you going? I have another meeting. Sit down. His voice was firm. The entire board watched her. Reluctantly, she returned to her seat. Chijioke continued his investigation. The unauthorized access came from one employee's computer. The chairman leaned forward. Whose? Chijioke clicked once more. A profile picture appeared on the projector. Gasps filled the room. It wasn't Kiyoma, it was Ujunwa, Kiyoma's personal assistant. Ujunwa immediately stood. It wasn't me! I swear! I only followed instructions! The room became silent. Kiyoma's heart almost stopped. The chairman narrowed his eyes. Whose instructions? Ujunwa looked toward Kiyoma. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Kiyoma slowly shook her head, warning her not to speak. But Ujunwa had reached her breaking point. She pointed with a trembling finger. She told me to do it. Every head turned toward Kiyoma. Her face became pale. I can explain. Before she could say another word, the boardroom doors burst open. A distinguished elderly man entered. Everyone immediately stood up, even Chinedu. The chairman smiled nervously. Sir, we weren't expecting you. The old man looked directly at Kiyoma, then at Chinedu. Finally, he spoke. I've heard enough. The room fell silent. He removed his hat. I am Chief Matthew Okonkwo, the majority shareholder of Flourish Limited. And today, someone will leave this company forever. Has Kiyoma finally been exposed? Or does she still have one last trick to save herself? What decision will Chief Matthew Okonkwo make, and how will it change Adaobi and Chinedu's lives forever? Tell us your prediction in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because the next episode will reveal a shocking family secret that no one saw coming. I've heard enough. The elderly man's deep voice silenced the entire boardroom. No one dared to move. No one dared to speak. Chief Matthew Okonkwo slowly walked toward the head of the table. His presence alone commanded respect. He wasn't just the majority shareholder of Flourish Limited. He was the man who built the company from nothing. And he was Chinedu Ezeyani's grandfather. Every eye followed him. He looked at Chinedu, then at Adaobi. Finally, his gaze rested on Kiyoma. I trusted you. Kiyoma's lips trembled. Chief, I can explain. He raised his hand. Not yet. You've done enough talking. Chief Matthew turned to the board members. I've watched this company for over 40 years. I've seen competitors. I've seen betrayal. But I've never seen anyone try to destroy another person's future out of jealousy. The room remained silent. He faced Ujunwa. Young lady, did anyone force you to tamper with company records? Ujunwa burst into tears. No, sir. But Madam Kiyoma promised me a promotion. She said Adaobi had to disappear before she ruined Mr. Chinedu's future. Gasps filled the room. Kiyoma quickly stood up. She's lying. I never said that. Ujunwa shook her head. I still have our messages. The room froze. Chief Matthew looked toward Barrister Chijioke. Can those messages be verified? They can, sir. Bring them up. Within seconds, the screen displayed dozens of messages, one after another. The board members read in silence. Make sure Adaobi loses everyone's trust. Another message appeared. Edit the recording before sending it. Then another. As long as Chinedu hates her, we've won. Kiyoma's face turned pale. There was nowhere left to hide. One of the directors slammed his fist on the table. This is criminal. Another director stood. You manipulated company evidence. You damaged the CEO's reputation. You almost destroyed an innocent woman's career. Kioma's confidence vanished. She slowly looked at Chinedu. I only did it because I love you. The room became quiet. For a moment, no one spoke. Chinedu finally broke the silence. No, you did it because you wanted to control me. You never loved me. You loved the idea of becoming Mrs. Chinedu Ezeani. His words struck her like a hammer. Tears rolled down Kioma's cheeks. You don't understand. I've waited for you for years. I stood by your family. I believed we'd end up together. Chinedu sighed. I never made you that promise. Chief Matthew closed his eyes briefly. When he opened them, his voice was filled with disappointment. Kioma, your late father was my closest friend. That's why I welcomed you into this family. I treated you like a daughter. But today, you've broken my trust. Kioma collapsed into her chair. I'm sorry. It's too late. Chief Matthew turned to the board. My decision is final, effective immediately. Kioma Namdi is dismissed from Flourish Limited. The room erupted into whispers. And Ujunwa, you are suspended pending a full investigation. Ujunwa nodded quietly. I understand, sir. As security officers approached, Kioma suddenly laughed. A strange, cold laugh. Everyone stared at her. She wiped away her tears. You all think you've won? She slowly looked at Chinedu. You have no idea who Adaobi really is. Adaobi frowned. What do you mean? Chioma smiled. I wasn't the first person to investigate you. The room became silent again. I found something your mother kept hidden for over 25 years. Adaobi's heart began to race. My mother? Kioma reached into her handbag. She removed an old brown envelope. This is the reason your life is about to change forever. Chief Matthew stepped forward. What is that? Kioma looked directly at Adaobi. It's your birth record. And if what's inside is true. She smiled bitterly. Then Adaobi isn't an ordinary employee. She has a connection to this family that none of you could ever imagine. The envelope slipped from Kioma's hand. It landed on the polished boardroom floor. Every eye fixed on it. No one moved. No one breathed. Who would open it? And what truth had been buried for 25 years? Could Adaobi's past be connected to the Ezeani family? What secret has her late mother kept hidden all these years? Share your theories in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because the next episode will reveal the shocking truth inside the envelope and it will change everyone's life forever. The brown envelope lay quietly on the polished boardroom floor. No one moved. No one spoke. It felt as if time itself had stopped. Adaobi stared at it. Her hands trembled. My birth record? She whispered. Why would anyone hide my birth record? Chief Matthew slowly bent down. He picked up the envelope. It was old. The edges had faded with age. Someone had kept it safe for decades. He looked at Adaobi. Do I have your permission to open it? Adaobi swallowed hard. If it contains the truth. I want to know. Chief Matthew nodded. He carefully broke the seal. The room held its breath. Inside were 3 documents. An old birth certificate, a faded photograph, and a handwritten letter. The chief unfolded the letter first. His eyes moved slowly across the page. Suddenly, his expression changed. What is it, grandfather? Chinedu asked. Chief Matthew looked up. His voice had become unsteady. This letter was written by Adaobi's mother. Adaobi's eyes filled with tears. My mother? He nodded. Listen carefully. He began reading aloud. If you're reading this, it means I am no longer alive. The room fell silent. My daughter Adaobi deserves to know the truth. Tears rolled down Adaobi's cheeks. 25 years ago, I worked as a housekeeper for one of the wealthiest families in Lagos. One rainy night, a terrible accident changed many lives. The board members exchanged confused glances. Chief Matthew continued. A newborn baby disappeared from the hospital. Gasps echoed across the room. The police searched everywhere. The newspapers called it a kidnapping. Adaobi's breathing became heavy. Chief Matthew paused. His hands trembled. "What happened, sir?" one director asked. He looked at Adaobi. "The letter says, your mother found an abandoned baby outside the hospital." Everyone froze. "She believed someone had thrown the child away, so she raised the baby as her own." Adaobi covered her mouth. "No." Chief Matthew looked into her eyes. "Adaobi, the baby was you." The room exploded with shock. Kioma smiled bitterly. "I told you, she isn't who everyone thinks she is." Adaobi's knees became weak. "So, my mother wasn't my biological mother?" Chief Matthew slowly shook his head. "No. But according to this letter, she loved you more than life itself." Adaobi burst into tears. Everything she believed about her life had just changed. Then, Barrister Chijioke picked up the birth certificate. "Chief, there's something else." He handed the document over. Chief Matthew adjusted his glasses. His hands began to shake again. "This can't be..." "What?" Chinedu asked. The chief looked directly at him. "The baby's original surname is Ezeani." The room became completely silent. Nobody breathed. Nobody moved. Adaobi stared at Chinedu. Chinedu stared back. "What does that mean?" Adaobi whispered. Chief Matthew looked at both of them. "It means someone from the Ezeani family lost a child 25 years ago," another director interrupted. "But Chinedu is an only child." Chief Matthew slowly nodded. "Yes, but my son wasn't." Everyone looked confused. He closed his eyes. There was another child, a baby girl. She disappeared 3 days after she was born. The room gasped. "For 25 years. We believe she was dead." Adaobi's heart pounded. She couldn't breathe. "No." Chief Matthew slowly walked toward her. Tears streamed down his face. He gently held her hands. "My child, if this birth certificate is genuine, you may be my granddaughter." Adaobi broke down completely. She fell into his arms, crying uncontrollably. Even Chinedu struggled to hold back his emotions. Could this really be true? Just then, the boardroom doors burst open. A middle-aged woman rushed inside. "Stop!" Everyone turned. She was breathing heavily. "I've been looking for that envelope for years." Chief Matthew frowned. "Who are you?" The woman looked at Adaobi, her eyes filled with tears. "My name is Chinasa Okeke. I was the nurse on duty the night that baby disappeared." The room became deathly quiet. She pointed at the birth certificate. "That document is incomplete." Everyone stared at her. She took a deep breath. "If you want the whole truth, then you need to know who actually took that baby from the hospital." She slowly turned toward the doorway. A shadow appeared outside. Someone had been listening all along. And as the figure stepped into the light, Chief Matthew's walking stick slipped from his hand. His voice trembled. "You? Who is the mysterious person standing at the door? Was Adaobi really born into the Ezeani family, or is there another shocking twist? Share your prediction in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because the next episode will reveal the identity of the person who stole the baby, and the truth will shake the Ezeani family forever.